See how we're feeling after episode 7.
Alright.
We won't go much further than 7. Oh, we're talking. We're live.
You can edit that first part out.
No, I'll leave it in for fun. Should we do Space Junk or Battle Rock?
Up to you. What you feeling? Oh my gosh.
I just did whatever the cursor landed on. Oh.
The essential spin around, finger pointed out.
Yeah. Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I picked up on it from a very young age that eeny, meeny, miny, mo was completely rigged.
It is.
Yeah, but a lot of kids don't realize it. They're just like, they just trust it, but it's completely rigged. It's
It
like,
depends on how you start it and if you add
Whoever
in
you-
extra stuff.
yeah, it's like if you add it, you can add in extra stuff to basic. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. My mother says you pick the very best one, and you are it unless... Like, you just keep going until you finally get to the person you want.
It's how parents and older kids like to mess with us all.
Yeah.
One day.
Did you ever feel as a kid that adults didn't give you as much credit as, like, for stuff that you... Like, they just, like, basically dismissed you because you were a child?
Yeah, and I know you're still
I'm
new to
still dealing with
adulthood.
that, yeah.
That's gonna stay until, like, I swear, it wasn't until 25 that I feel like people started treating me like an actual adult.
Well, the funny thing is that, particularly yesterday, I had to deal with a bunch of really drunk adults,
Which are toddlers.
stone cold sober, as I always am. And usually when I deal with...
Hey, you're not always sober. Sometimes you get a good little sugar rush going.
That's true. Sometimes you get that sugar rush. But I didn't have that sugar rush yesterday.
Nope.
But, and he was basically, this guy was basically,
You're
Just-
being age shamed.
I was being age
essentially.
shamed. He was like, oh, you will understand. You're just a child. And I was getting fed up with it. I was like, I'm sorry, which one of us is blackout drunk right now? I don't think it's me, sir. Pretty sure it's you.
Well, what's really, like, special about you is that just because of the way life has been for you, you're much more, like, mature and
I've been
like,
through a lot. I've had to grow up because of certain things that have happened in my life,
yeah,
which is okay.
which is, I'd say it's a good thing,
Yeah, I mean,
because it's why you hang out with us.
yeah, it's why I'm able to fit in well enough. Yeah. But that's one of the best things about you guys is that you guys treat me like an adult and not like just like a little...
Well, you act like an adult, and you understand concepts. You're not like the... I'm not gonna say you're not like the rest of your generation because, okay, boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm a proud millennial. But you're not like a typical Tide Pod.
Gen Z.
You
Yeah.
don't go around eating Tide Pods because you think it's cool. Like,
I eat it because
I'm glad you've never done it.
No, I don't eat them because I think it's cool. I eat them because it's like it's medically necessary for me.
No, I'm just glad you're not like that, just doing stuff because you know it'll get like views or attention
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Which I know plenty of people in my generation do stuff like that all the time.
The attention whores.
Yeah.
Yes, but ooh.
That was a good crack. I wonder if the microphone picked that up.
Oh, it 100% did. Crack my neck. Yeah. There's just like stuff has happened in my life where I've had to. I don't know necessarily. I had to mature and grow up because of it.
Well, yeah.
But there's
some people
certain.
may not, but you handle
I've
the
gone
situation.
through
And
there was a particularly bad breakup that I'll talk about eventually on this channel. I'm
we'll,
sure of.
we'll save that for our Valentine's Day special.
Oh God.
We can go over our bad breakups
Yeah.
and all that fun stuff.
But it was basically a situation where I could have just kind of wallowed in myself and like what I went through, or I could have just, and I basically could have been like, well, that sucked, and it did suck, or I could have, what I actually did was be proactive about it.
Oh my goodness, this looks very difficult.
Go into therapy for it. So I know most people don't need to go to therapy for breakups. This was a particularly bad breakup, and I'll save it for another time. But
Side note: if you feel like you need to go to therapy,
there's
always go.
Always go. Unless you like financially shouldn't.
I
But
hate that that's the case.
find someone that you can talk to openly about. Because I had a school counselor that was very helpful, but there came a point in the like in our talks that she was just like, I'm not qualified for this. And I was like, I get that. Who should I go to? And she recommended someone. But anyways, I could have just basically sat there and been like, I'm sad. That was a bad breakup. Or I could have, what I ended up actually doing, learn from it. I basically learned what I wanted. I had a year and a half long relationship that ended in an absolute fireball. And I learned from it. I learned what I want in future relationships, what I don't want. I also had to grow up in that 5-month period. Because I was going. It happened in the past year where I was going through that. A friend of mine killed himself, as well as my uncle passed away of pancreatic cancer. So I had to juggle, and I had school and had to get into college. So I had to juggle a lot. But it worked out really well.
I'd say you've been very successful.
Yeah.
In the past year, like if you look back a year ago, I think
a year ago I wouldn't have even thought that I would have gotten into the college that I've gotten into, much less.
Yeah, because you've gotten into college. You have completed your first semester.
Thank God.
And you've made a lot of good friends and connections over the past year.
Yeah, 100%. So, and
you just got a star.
And I just got a star. I attribute most of my success to my uncle, because he basically, we could have gone out and seen him like every weekend, you know. Mm-hmm. But
he wanted you to focus.
He wanted us to live our lives to the fullest.
Yeah.
And I worked really hard because I had struggled in high school for a long time, and I was at a point where he was very invested in my scholastic achievements, and so I worked as hard as I could from January. I ended up graduating early. I ended up graduating a month early than I would have normally. Because I wanted him to know that I had graduated high school and gotten the college that I wanted to, and that was one of the best feelings of my life, was letting him know that I made it in and made it out. So, and also it made me pursue going to more Resurgence events, which ended up leading to me meeting you guys and building some of the best friendships I've had ever, really. Apparently Mario Galaxy is the series where we make both sexual innuendos and get extremely deep.
We get deep here.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
That's how we roll.
Run away, run away, run away! Okay.
It's safe down here.
Yeah, but now I'll eventually talk about that breakup, but yeah, it was it's been a hell of a 12 months, but I'm good now. I'm doing really well.
To the star.
Transform!
I like how the stars are like, I I don't know. I feel like they're shaped.
They're like kind of chubby stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're-
This reminds me of that part in Finding Nemo
Oh
when
yeah.
they're with the sharks. Try to avoid the bombs, and then Bruce is all like, "Roar," and hits it.
Oh. You know, I went and bought sugar cookies specifically for this session, and I still haven't had one.
I had one.
No, 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 no! Ah. Yes. Really? That's all? It was for nothing. It was for star bits. Give me all the star bits. Wow, I just ran straight into that. Purple one. Yay.
Got it.
Oh, I have to shoot myself with this.
Why don't you sound happier? Ah,
Explode.
yay.
And get in the can. To do it twice, evidently.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it hit me. Wow. Okay. How you liking this game so far?
It's interesting.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I missed.
Like, I feel like I'd struggle with it just because of the controls.
The
I'd
controls-
have like so many moments of like, Carson,
Take the
do
controller.
this for me, please.
Yeah, I understand that.
Just because it,
They're very wonky.
at least that's how it looks.
It looks a
'Cause-
lot harder than it is.
Oh,
Do I
plus
need-
I know with like older video games, controls can be so sensitive and so weird.
This one isn't that sense. Mario games are usually the controls are pretty tight.
Stay. Nailed it.
Ooh, and I got the one up.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Threaded
Direct
the
hit.
needle. 13 minutes already. Wowza.
Yeah. Time flies when you're getting stars and having fun.
I don't know if I was having fun. I think I was just getting deep.
Or that.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you guys are very tired of hearing my voice.
Nah. I bet they love it.
Probably not. Alright. Next time on the backlog, we're gonna go fight Bowser.
Woohoo.